So I'll do a quick walk around for you. So as new, she was built with a Land Rover 2.3 litre, also known as the 2.25 petrol engine, with 24 volt ignition. This was designed for carrying a radio system in it, which is why it has big antennas on it, as you can see. Moving around, it was the standard Land Rover 4-wheel drive system, so 4 gears forwards, 1 gear reverse, with low range and a centre diff lock. So if you get stuck, you can pull a lever, it goes gadonk, and off we go. Normally it will carry on. Not much in the way of luxuries inside, very basic. What you see is what you get. There's a steering wheel with no power steering. Various levers and buttons to press. So 4 forward gears. Trying to find the gears sometimes is a bit interesting, but normally you find them eventually. Very rudimentary heating, which is really more there for aesthetics than for actual purpose. Gauges down in the middle, which I'll explain about later. Fixed seats, which are fine if you're more than about 5'4". If you aren't, like my partner, then you will not be able to reach the pedals. Not ideal, but there we are. Being a 24 volt, it's got 2 great big batteries, which are both under there. So you've got batteries wired up in parallel, in series. Ratchet handbrake, or what feels like a ratchet handbrake but isn't quite. Indicator stalk on the right hand side, which takes a bit of getting used to the first time you drive one. Very basic wipers, they're the smallest ones that Halfords do. Moving around to the back, got a little pea shooter exhaust. It's very cute, but it sounds amazing when you're going downhill with it. Moving around to the back, this is where the business end is really. So depending on what equipment it had in it, you could have radios in the back, you could have 4 squaddies in there, or all sorts of equipment. And then you have your NATO hitch, which was for towing various different types of trailer behind it. Or really, it's more useful for destroying your shins or your knee, depending on what height you are. So the tailgate drops down. It's got 2 chains on the inside to level it out flat so it doesn't smash into the tow bar as you drop it. And overriders, these are a military fitting, so if you see a Land Rover with those on, that's normally because they're designed so that if the vehicle in front of you breaks down, you can push it out of the way in an emergency. Moving around to the left hand side, not much to see here really, pretty much the same as the right hand side except minus an exhaust. And then my wonderful assistant has lifted the bonnet so you can see the guts of the machine. Fairly basic again, so you've got an oil bath air filter. There's your 2.25 petrol engine nestled in amongst numerous pipes and things. A Weber carb fitted to this one. And then the pièce de résistance, how you can spot that it's a 24 volt. This massive generator, rated for 90 amps because the vehicle was designed to be able to run using a hand throttle at halfway through the rev range while stationary to charge the radios up. So yes, it does actually have a hand throttle. Anyway, that's all the interesting bits. Thank you for watching.